Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and this is your last reading for the cards for the week. Now I have to admit to you, I was editing yesterday's videos and realized that I didn't do the magic yesterday. It's almost like I did 2 blocks and 1 passed. Don't ask me. This week has been so out of tune with the way I do things. It's been, I feel like all week I've been a step behind, or on the wrong book, or on the wrong page of a lot of things. And I feel that that's the energy that's coming in. The good news is, though, is today is the roundup day. So we're going to use it as the magic and the roundup day all in one. Because I believe that there was a lot more things to look at this week, of things that you needed to look at. But also, we are coming in with the Virgo. Okay? Now, I'm not saying Virgo is perfect, but it is an earth sign. And the earth sign coming in is good at this point. Okay, it's going to give you a lot of soothing energy at this point. It's the stop, drop, and ground. And if you utilize it well, it will probably, I feel like they're showing me it's like jumping back into alignment. It's like the train, you've been off the rails and suddenly you're going to jump back into the track, back onto the rails. Okay, so the compass card coming in, the stop, drop, and the creator of earth. I took out my earth cards to help us with this reading, and I'm hoping that this will give you some much needed relief is the word that's coming to mind. Okay, so 505, number 5. 5 is always the number of work. Oh Lord, it's such a hard number. I actually think that's my life number. which is yeah. And in this number 5 in this book, it's goblins. So I feel that I've been in goblins all week. I looked up 5, not 50, and the first word that popped up was goblins. I feel like I have been surrounded by goblins. I feel like I'm making novice mistakes, and I know they're not mistakes because I've been doing this too long and I have a pattern that I follow. But this week, everything kind of was not part of that pattern. Nothing was matching what it was supposed to. Okay? So again, this is asking you to put your compass to true north so that you can follow the way in which you need the direction to your higher power. And if you do that, or constantly try to do that, you'll never be lost. Okay? So because you're in uncharted territories, you will expect wonderful new experience. But in order to do that, it's going to send you a little bit off course. But as they're saying, you are going to need to bring your compass back to true north. And you probably need to do that a lot. Okay? So they're saying to trust on spirit, or to seek a higher power to do this. So ask your guides, ask your past loved ones if they can bring you back into alignment. Okay? Know that spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, and I love the way they went, even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way back. Such as I am going to round all of this back up. At the end of the week, we're going back on path, back on track. Okay? Magic, spiritual message, it's all going to be here today. And by tomorrow, well, we're going to, just button that up and start again. Have faith and trust for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. Beautiful. So coming in to help you is the Virgo new moon. It's a new moon because we have the full moon in Pisces next month. Yay. Yay. Happy with that as well. So, stop, drop, and ground, number 31. Number 4, four legs of a table, very stable. That's perfect because that's what we need right now. We need to restabilize what we're doing after everything that's been going on, Lionsgate, looking at stuff, trying to find a way out of it. So it's mindful presence. It's finding joy. It's blending your hobbies and your duties. It's taking a pause in a day if you need to. Okay? Connections with friends and family. It's exercise also in self-care. That also helps you. Going outside for a walk can be exercise and self-care that really grounds you back to the planet and helps you find your way again. Take a breath, okay? Nutrition and gifting yourself unconditional love are the things that the essential meanings they tie to this card. How long has it been since you gave yourself a moment to pause, just for the joy of it? If you've been caught up in the hustle or feeling anxious or stressed about the future, it's time to pause. It's time to ground yourself with self-love. So do whatever that means to you, okay? That means movie night with family, yoga with a friend, laughter with your besties. Your soul is really asking for this right now. It may be that you're doing so much that you're forgetting to take care of yourself. And it's funny to say that because we've been doing self-care, in other words, going to clean out things. But that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. It's working on the stuff that needs to be fixed. This is asking you not to fix anything. It's asking you to take a break and go to the places where you find joy and happiness to recharge the batteries. Okay? It says, and while stopping and dropping can feel drastic, especially if you've been on the hamster wheel of busy for a while, it's also perfect medicine for resetting and realigning your goals with the path you're on. Again, the compass coming into play with this card, right? And again, you have the sacred chakra, the sacral chakra colors, and this is for the solar plexus. So it's in your power. It's that powerhouse of you, okay? If you're taking on unnecessary work that feels soul-sucking, you need to stop. If you're worrying too much about relationship, money, you need to stop. Ruminate with Rumi instead. Grab a tea and play hooky from your to-do list for a while. Know that you're deserving of this sacred pause. Stop, drop, and ground. Isn't about sticking your head in the sand and pretending that everything is wonderful when it's not. It's not about chanting positive mantras when you honestly feel like muck inside. And we were talking about muck on our river, right, in meditation. That's it. It's still there. It's just that you can take a break, okay? It's about finding the real happy wherever you are. It's about pursuing your grounded presence today. Be in the now of where you are right now, okay? And find something good about it. While remembering that it doesn't have to be perfect to be perfectly blissful. Remember, perfectly imperfect. That's who you are. Alright, so they keep giving me opportunities to plug in as well my beautiful other channel about the magic of gratitude. If you need to take a moment to realize what you are grateful for in your life, go to that channel and write in the comments what you're grateful for. And any of the videos that are there, they're timeless. And just tell me what you're grateful for today. It gives you a moment to get out of that hamster wheel that you're stuck in and realize the beautiful things that surround you. Okay? The link is below. It's in the description box. Okay, so you have the Creator Earth, of course, more Earth sign. They're being very deliberate that you need to take some time to really connect to the planet and your environment. Earth energy is rooted and grounded. It's connected to your safety and your stability. It's the realm of finance and generosity. And is the realm of family and connections. Is the material essence of the world. Comfort and nourishment are this element's gifts. How safe do you feel right now? What could you do to feel more nourished? Do you have the possessions you need to survive? Does your safety net include a network of people whom you love? How grounded are you in your day-to-day? Earth energy gives us the security of peaceful surroundings, the vitality and strength found in your meals, in the laughter found in community. Are you tapping into all this power? Okay. It says, try earthing. I love this. Go outside on the grass if you have any, or you can do it on earth. Beautiful earth. It doesn't have to be just grass. Barefoot. Ground yourself to the earth. This works just like grounding a wire would work. When your skin touches the earth, you will be grounded. If you hooked yourself up to an electronic device to test yourself, it would agree. This physical grounding to the earth can dissipate energetic blocks. It can calm the emotions and the nervous system. It can bring balance. Go earthing and call on the element of earth to bring you a stronger foundation of safety, wealth, nourishment, and happiness. The reason this works out so well is that the trees are also grounded to the earth around you. Everything grows from there, and there's an element of balance that happens anywhere you are in the world for any vegetation that is there. Okay? Even if you're in the desert, they're cactus. They have their own element of balance to them that brings it in, and then you connect to it with your feet. It's almost like they are gifting you this beautiful energy to help you ground yourself. Okay? There is a beautiful video on YouTube called Earthing. I would suggest that you go look at it. I've watched it many times. It gives me tremendous peace and makes me realize how we have disconnected ourselves from our planet. Okay. All right, Pisces. So, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is going to be a wonderful reading. A wonderful, wonderful reading. I'm telling you, I'm going to take the magical herb. This was a last-minute addition. I've taken the mystical shaman oracle, also the native spirit. We're going to take of all of them. I'm starting with this one. Awakening. Golden seal. Harmony. So I'm going to put these together. This one is Hawthorn. The number is 5, and 25 is 7. So because we have the number 5 again here, the awakening process has been, it's never easy. It doesn't come as whoop-de-doo, I've awakened and everything is great. So that's why you need to ground. That's why you need to take moments of getting away from the the intense work that is required when we're doing any kind. And this is not just the initial awakening, it's the awakening we've been doing through Lionsgate. What I was talking about where, what I was saying is that when you first awaken to things, to the divine, to spirit guides and everything, that's one sort of awakening. But the Lionsgate made us awaken to the way we see ourselves and how we treat ourselves. I don't know about you, Pisces, but I've realized that sometimes I don't treat myself as kindly and as nicely as I treat other people. And that really has to change. It has to change. I've got to clean up my backyard. I've got to clean up my aura and myself. I have to find joy in my life and within myself, because it's hard to give back. It's hard to give back completely. You can still do it very well, but it's hard to really do it in a meaningful way when you're not functioning full level. Okay, so this is trying to just get everything back into harmony. Okay, 27, 25 is 7. 7 is like really looking at things. The 7 of Pentacles always comes in with number 7 for me because I think it's such a great card. It's a card of researching to assess, to see what's going on in this phase and how we're working with it. So let's see. I'm going to use the regular tarot deck. I think this is called, this is the, I think it might be called the Radiant Light Lo Scarabeo. I never can say his name, but he has many, many decks, so. Thank God to the deck makers. Honestly, thank God for the deck makers. Okay, so you have the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, turbulent times where it's been a little maybe difficult for you to keep the calm. And of course, that's why the compass is coming in. That's why it's telling you you gotta turn this back this way. Okay, you gotta be sitting in your grace and your emotions, stable in the way that you feel this way. Okay, not this way, because it's feeling a little bit off right now. It's feeling a little bit like you're going, you know, and that should be an indication. Break time. You know, it's like you've been working so hard on yourself. It's like break time. Time to do a little break. Been doing a lot of intense work. Great. The Justice. You're trying to bring back the balance. With the Justice card, the clarity and the balance to your life. Maybe for the first time ever. Okay? A lot of us have been going down this road for a long time, being out of alignment. This is like bringing everything back to going, I need this stuff to make sense. I need to start living my best life. I need to start treating myself well, and I need to bring clarity and know exactly where I'm going. You know, where am I heading? You know, some people don't even know they have a compass. They just kind of aimlessly go through every day, following the crowd. And that may look easier. You know, I've heard people say, I was a lot happier when I was ignorant. Were you, though? Would you get to the end of your life still feeling happy to be ignorant? That's okay if you say yes. It's okay if you say yes. Some days I feel like the answer would be yes for me if I just like blissfully. But I've never been that blissful. And I don't think I've ever been that ignorant. I've always felt like somehow there was something that needed to be fixed. So, if you're feeling that way, Pisces, know that you can find this happiness. It's not blissfully. It's not ignorance in bliss. It's bliss in... It's knowingly bliss. I don't know how to put it, but it's not being blind to the fact of what's in front of you. It's having put everything to be balanced out and realizing that you can find the clarity in your way and that you can have compensation, but you need to find this balance. The thing with being blissfully ignorant is that some of these people, they enrage the people around them because they're not happy in a way that's constructive. They're happy in a way that they don't really care how it affects negatively people around them. Okay? It's that they do things, and even if they say, well, I didn't know it hurt you, they still do things to hurt other people, but they just walk around in a haze of not really understanding anything. And it may be good for them, but it doesn't mean it's good for everybody around them. Okay? Right, a little off track, as it's been all week. We're going to bring it back. We're going to take the compass, bring it back to center. This is about you. This is about grounding yourself. This is about finding stability in with Mother Earth. You have the Page of Wands. So, asking you to take a page in the book of happiness. Okay, they're showing me Christmas morning. So the elation of Christmas morning when you wake up as a child and you open up the gifts and it's like, oh, it's so happy. It's a happy moment. So this is you, brand new. Okay? So find your happy place. Find the happy people. Find the happy spots. Even if it's simple as, and it's coming to me, I don't do this, but going to a public place. It looks like a mall, having, you know, a warm cup of coffee, and I see somebody sitting cross-legged watching the crowd, seeing the interaction of people and enjoying it completely. That's like being an observer, right? Getting away from conflict and more being an observer of just, because this is the getting away from conflict, not going into conflict, finding the spots that kind of bring you a peaceful joy, a serenity. So somebody here likes to do that. I feel you may have not done it in a while. Could be a park bench. I just feel that you have like something that you're drinking, and you take joy in just watching mother and children, people walking by in a hurry. You know, it's like people watching. I like doing that as well. So whoever this is, that's what I'm seeing. That's how you ground. That's how you temper. Look at the Justice card and the Temperance card again. It's been coming up a lot, going, please, you know, just find a balance. Moderation. When things get too hard, when you start like making mistakes and you're walking around and everything feels a little lopsided, it's time to get you back into your tracks. Yeah. And she is grounded. She got 1 foot in water and 1 foot on the ground. So this is finding your balance, Pisces. You are water. Find the groundedness of the planet to help you, bring you back to that middle, okay? The place where you need to be. Yeah. And trust the universe to take care of you, okay? Underneath the deck is, you may not realize just how much you've been working hard here. I keep telling you, but do you sit down and actually realize just how far you've come and how long you've worked on this? I'm not talking just of this month. You have been working or leading up to this for quite a while now. It just didn't happen overnight. Okay? So, when you take a break, which I have talked about a lot, when you take a break, you have unexpected opportunities that also can show up. You know, things that you hadn't thought about. Because when your brain is busy trying to solve a problem, day in, day out, trying to clean up the muck, trying to figure out how to get out of or get into something, you're taking all of that time and just thinking of solving a problem. And they always say that the more you think of a problem, well, the more it is a problem, because you're calling it that. You're seeing it as that. You're seeing it as a problem to solve. So it keeps repeating in your head, problem to solve, problem to solve, problem to solve. I'm trying to get in somewhere. I'm trying to get in somewhere. I'm trying to get in. So that's the repetitive thought. When you say, the solution will come, and then you let it go and take a break and go ground. Go take a walk, okay? That's when when you let the universe come back to you and give you an answer. Okay, so it's time to break. Always time to break. If you find you're hitting a wall, if you find you're just getting out of alignment, it's time to take a break. All right. So, let's see here. What are we going to take? Native Spirit. Let's see. Let's take Native Spirit. Thunder drum.